So this one's a little more interesting because it's directed. So in this one, we're starting off at 2 again. You'll notice I've already updated our stack, and I've updated our values inside of the lists here. It's starting to go away there. All right, so first we start off at 2. What items am I connected to with 2 in order? Well, 1, 5, and 4. So 1, 4, and 5. But as you know, in this one, I'm going to take the first one, and that is 1. So 1, we visited that from 2. We set that to true. And that's going to be DFS of 1. All right, now 1. 1, what can I visit? I can visit 0, 2, and 3. So first I'm going to do the 0, because that's the first one we found. Okay, 0 came from 1. So DFS of 0. All right, next is at 0, what can I connect to? I can only connect from 0 to 2. Well, that's already done. Oops, sorry, that one right there. So nothing we can do about that one. So that one's going to die off the vine. So you're going to notice me shift back over to here, because now I'm going to go back to f of 1 or fs of 1 or node, variable, vector, whatever it is of 1 here to see if I have other options. So do I have other options at 1? Well, other options for 1 is 3. So I would go back and go ahead and do df of s of 3. 3 got visited from 1, and then go from there. Now I'm at 3. 3, I have absolutely no options because it's at the end of a vine, literally. So we are going to get back from that, go back to 1. 1 has no other options. That's taken care of, that's taken care of, and 2 is the original node, so I have to go all the way back to 2. So I'm back to 2, and that should make sense because I've gone through and visited everything else that 2 has done, starting with this basically location here, the link to get to this part of the graph. So now, starting from DFS of 2, I'm all the way back here. What other options do I have? I've already done 1. Now I have 5, 4, or 6. Looks like 5, 4, or 6. But I'm going to do the lowest one. So that is going to be DFS of 4. So notice, again, I'm drawing these lines in so you can know what's called which. Okay. DFS of 4 is right here. Now, what is it connected to? It's only connected to 6. So that's my only option. Oops, I almost screwed this up. 4 got to 2. There we go. I almost screwed that up. Now I have DFS of 6. 6 was connected by 4. Now at 6, what options do I have? I have no options at 6 because everything, notice it comes into 6. So no options from there. So that dies on the vine. I go back to 4, and that dies on the vine because I have no other options to connect it to. So I go all the way back to 2 again. So at 2, I've done its connection to 1. I've done its connection to 4, and now I can go to 5. So, man, this one is really interesting. DFS of 5, and notice that's who called it. It's from 2. All right, now from 2, I'm at 5. 5 is connected by 2. And now I do from DFS of 5. I can't get to 7 at all. So that's going to die on the vine too. So after we die on the vine with 2, I go all the way back up to 2, and there's nothing left. So that's going to die on the vine as well. So notice on this one, and I'll try to sneak in between here, is that I was not able to reach 7. And that makes sense, right? I mean, there's nothing going into 7. It can't reach it. But it looks like I'm able to connect to everything else that is on the graph, backed up with my depth first search stack that I have beside me.